These things can also mess up your edges. Hi guys, thank y'all so much for coming back and checking out this video. Thank you. If you have never gone through bald edges or thinning edges, you are a lucky person, guys. But for the rest of us who have gone through bald edges or thinning edges, it can be very frustrating and annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you guys some of the things that I have done in the past and currently doing to grow back my edges and to take care of my edges and keep it healthy and strong. Sometimes hair loss can be a medical condition, whether it's because of thyroid issues or alopecia. Alopecia is a medical condition. Please visit your doctor and get it properly diagnosed. I have my regular hair routine, and then my edges has its own routine. Just went through postpartum shedding. Is just annoying right now. And so separate from my wash day, about 3 times a week, I'll pull my edges out, right? Put water on there, okay? And then I'll put a conditioner, a deep moisturizing conditioner. I don't have a staple conditioner, so basically whatever I'm using at the time, I'll put a moisturizing conditioner there, work it in, massage it, okay? Leave it for maybe 10 minutes, whatever the conditioner say, or the deep conditioner, whether I use regular conditioner or a deep conditioning treatment, right? Or a mask or something thick and creamy. I'll leave it there, wash it out, and then I follow that with aloe vera gel, right? I pour that and then I put it on my edges. And whenever I open my aloe vera gel, I usually put it back in the fridge. I put it in the fridge as the way to preserve it. So I take it from the fridge. Usually it's very cold and it's very soothing for my edges. I love it. And I put the cold aloe vera gel on my edges. Alright guys, so after I use my aloe vera gel, I'll move on to using Jamaican black castor oil. Not just any Jamaican black castor oil. I like the extra dark Jamaican black castor oil. My favorite one is actually the 2 times extra dark Jamaican black castor oil. The darker it is, the better it is for growing your hair. So I add a drop or 2 of vitamin E oil, and then I just rub it all together. And what I'll do is I'll just take some of the mixture, rub it like this, and just massage the area that is bald, right? Massage all of the thinning areas. Just go in and just massage it and massage it and massage. It is very thin. Okay, I have a lot of small hairs that is growing back. It used to be dramatically short. I mean, I used to be bald, okay? And I'll show you this part. Alright, this part is also very thin. It's growing back, but it's still very thin. You know, yeah, it's still very thin, but you know, I think it's growing back pretty well. Okay, massaging the area bring blood circulation to the area, which stimulates its growth. All right, and then I'll follow that with a brush like this. It's just a regular detangling brush, and I will just gently go around the same area that is bald or thinning. I will just go round and round and round. After I finish stimulating the area with the castor oil and vitamin E mix, I follow that with the hair butter, rub it, and then I just go over it just like this, massaging it in circles. I always go in circles. After I finish with moisturizing the edges, so right now I have the butter on my edges. My edges is nice and moisturized. So I'll take the area, right, the problem area, and I will just twist it. I'll put a twist in that area. So even if I'm putting my hair in a bun, right, I would not even attempt to brush this part in a bun. I would just leave the part that I twisted, and I'll just kind of like hide it in my hair, right? I always try to isolate the thin area from the rest of the hair. This tip is really awesome because when I started doing this, I realized the difference that it made. It made a big difference in growing back my edges fast. When my hair was bald, obviously I couldn't twist any part. So what I did was I took the hair around the bald spot, right? So if you have, let's just say this is the bald spot right here. There's no hair there, right? What I'll do is I'll grab hair around the bald spot, like a pretty good amount of hair around the bald spot, and twist that, right? And what that is doing is trying to train your hair not to bald further away. I realized that whenever my hair is balding, my edges is balding, right, and I leave it without twisting like this, the bald spot keep on like increasing. But when I started doing this, it has helped me. Now I'm not saying that it's gonna help everybody. I'm just sharing what has helped me in hopes that maybe it will help somebody there. After you moisturize your hair and everything, when you're going to sleep at night, always make sure that you are wearing your satin bonnet or your silk scarf or your sun scarf or something to protect your hair from drying out while you sleep, okay? But I do have to say this, when you're wearing, whether it's a satin or silk scarf or a bonnet, you have to be mindful how you wear it, because I realized that sometimes whenever I wear my satin scarves the wrong way, I realize increase in my edges being thin. Okay, let me explain. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so if I go to sleep all the time with my satin scarf, right, straight on my edges like this, right, tight, and I tighten really good, and I bring it back pretty tight, and I put it right here on my edges, right? So I put it right here really tight, and I go to sleep with this night after night after night. I realize that for me, it thins my edges out. So I'm not gonna say that it's gonna happen to you. I'm sure that a lot of you guys rock it just like this and your edges are perfect and it's flourishing. It slows down my edges from growing back. It slows down the growing back process. So here's my edges, okay? It's right here. I would not tie the bonnet here. I will bring it on my forehead, and I will tie it on my forehead. And the same thing goes with bonnets like this, okay? I always make sure that it's not on my edges. It's not on my edges like this, okay? I always make sure that it's a little bit on my forehead, right? I always making sure that it's a little bit on my forehead. Yeah, so be mindful whenever you have any type of style that is tight on your edges, especially if your edges are thin. You always want to make sure that you're isolating the thin area from the rest of the hair and keeping that part away, right, in a low manipulative hairstyle. So yeah, those are the things that I have done that has helped my edges grow back and continue to grow back. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for subscribing. I am so grateful for you subscribing to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.